Hello and good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. It's already March 8th. Holy shit, this month's starting to fly by. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all been safe. As always,
Dude,
as we watch the cat knock over everything in the world, why don't you just pick him up and put him on the ground? Uh, well, while she deals with the cat, we will do with announcements. So all streams for 2026, as you can hear, are Extra Life streams. That's right. You can click that link that's in chat or in the About Me section and donate to Extra Life. Extra Life is a charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States. We love them. We're happy to be with them for our 8th year. We're happy for the people who donate, like Hemi, who is awesome and already donated for this year. So make sure you click that link. Or if you prefer, or you can do both, you could click the other link for March, because March is all about MS awareness. So you can click the link for the donations for Stream to MS, which, as someone who suffers from MS, I can tell you it sucks, and I really appreciate everyone who helps donate to that one. So again, it's in chat, not in About Me section. I think I missed that meeting that was on the 6th. Whoops. Life was crazy that day. Well, that was Friday, and Friday was crazy. So
yeah.
anyways, but yeah, that's about it. I will be back this week. We're gonna be doing some more Resident Evil Requiem. I'm loving it. We are in Raccoon City, just exploring and been shooting zombies that come out of the ground, and it's everything I hoped for. As any ideas?
It's not looking good.
Not
Daylight
looking.
savings today. That means there's daylight after work, and disc golf and walking are going to increase. So I'm not
so,
saying no, but it's not looking
so
good.
So rainy days only.
we'll just kind of put the feeler out there for as the streams may possibly return on rainy days or October, but we'll still ask them every time because that's how we do it.
Yeah.
And we have no new updates on Hawthorne after the last big update. We're still waiting to find out when it's going to go early access so that Shebe can start her streams. So we'll keep you updated when that happens. So, other than that, before we start, any other things? Oh, yeah, March 17th. So during the day, I will be doing a Resident Evil stream or something. I don't know. But then that night, make sure you tune in for a live stream of the Resident Evil Tabletop RPG. Um, it's already been chaos. It's already making my hair turn whiter than it really already was. So it's going to be fun because that's the only thing that can cause it. Oh, that's so cute. That's
I got
so
this
cute.
this weird floofy curl thing going on. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, mine does that too. It curls, or it'll like I'll wake up some mornings and it's like just clumped, so it's like braids without braiding
Yeah.
it. So I gotta brush it out.
Yeah,
The
I forgot
joys
to
of having
brush
a
my
beard.
beard this morning.
The littlest zombie will be joining us again for this
Oh boy.
impromptu tabletop.
Yes. So we'll see how Grandpa gets to kill a 6-year-old.
Father will be here as well.
He's first on the list.
So there'll be a Mashal Mackie and a littlest zombie.
There's gonna be a lot of people. We will be posting the details
It's
as we
crazy.
fucking figure it out. Like I said, it's already been hectic, and we're not gonna deal with that right now because we're gonna get into D&D. So, when we left off, you guys had made your way under the church, explored, discovered
Hello, Dee.
ID. We miss your face.
She says poofy. You guys' beards are poofy.
Poopy.
All the
Well, since D's here, hey D, little special announcement. If Az didn't tell you already, me and Sheve are gonna go meet people from Critical Role later this year. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna be at Des Moines Comic Con. Of course, I'm gonna be at Des Moines Comic Con. So I'm going to meet Matt Mercer. She's going to meet, well, we're going to meet Matt Mercer and both meet Laura Bailey, but she's going to have Laura Bailey be the first person to sign the legendary dice box.
Dice box.
And I don't know what I'm going to have Matt Mercer sign yet. I haven't decided because there's so many things that he is a voice actor for. I just don't know what to go with.
I thought we were gonna have him sign the box as well.
Yeah, maybe we'll just have to sign the box. I'm just more excited to meet them. So, but yeah, it is on our list of things to do. We got to go yesterday and meet Isaac Wells. For those of you who don't know, Isaac Wells is the voice actor who does those Skeletor videos that always end the until we meet again. They're really weird and comedic videos. Really great guy. He did just have surgery not too long ago, so hopefully he has a speedy recovery. I was shocked he was there
Yeah.
after finding out he had surgery because it was within a few days of this event.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a pretty major surgery from what I saw. So, but so hopefully he's speedy recovery. I look forward because supposedly he will be here at our local convention this year, so I'll get to meet him again, and hopefully he'll be feeling better then. And that time, I won't feel like an asshole, and I'll get a selfie with him because it was like, he looks like he's having a hard time standing up and moving around. I didn't want him to have to stand up and get a selfie, and then I found out he had surgery, and I'm like, yeah, really glad I didn't ask him to stand up and get a picture with me.
Go.
So
Go.
she's fighting the cat again. Jake, Jake, if you're gonna keep getting up there, you need a character sheet and a dice set.
Speaking of, I got some new
Oh yes, of course the dice goblin to pick up more dice.
brown.
Nice.
Give him another set
Yeah, the
Easily
guy
legible too.
because I needed him.
the guy at the booth didn't believe me that she was almost to Laura Bailey status on dice sets. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, that's a quick update on cons and funds and stuff. But anyways, so you guys, when we left off, you guys were down in this basement area where you had found out some disturbing things about monks and children's. Um, there was a room with 30 zombies in it that with the help of your friend, annihilated them all, and they're all now simmering in a room behind Az.
They were all children, right?
No, some were children, some were adults, but
I have written down zombie children.
I think the oldest was a couple teenage years. But anyways,
Filled with 50 children.
so the one room you had went through, the ceiling was covered in this writhing gray mass of like inch long little things, which turned out to be like maggoty worms that congealed into a form and have broken down a wall. It picked up Doggo, whipped Doggo across the room, knocking Sarah and Farah over as it shattered the door to the one room you guys hadn't went in yet. As that door shattered, you guys heard from the darkness in that room a low, deep howling sound. That's where we ended off. So,
Oh yeah.
you guys are still in initiative from the last time, but I will give us all a minute to think about where you are, what you're doing, and then it'll be Pharaoh will be up first on this initiative order. So,
See, I think I was in Maggot Boy's face.
Yeah, I thought that's where
And
you were as well.
okay.
Looking at notes, I should have a spiritual weapon out there too.
Okay. You want to grab the barrel and just put it out there? Do you remember?
You know where the spiritual weapon
I think it was behind him.
All right. So Farrah's going to stand up. That'll be half her movement. And she is going to. Let's see here. From that distance there, no, she wouldn't make a lot. Yeah, she should be able to see that creature. All right, so what does she need for that? I don't have the nifty spell cards you do, so I gotta grab the spell.
Really bad?
Ah, huh?
I said really bad?
I don't have all the bard cards out for it. So let's. Okay, so she is going to cast at second level No, because it just adds a creature. So she's gonna cast that first level. Because yeah, well, she would have to move. Yeah, right there. Okay. She's gonna cast Bane on the mega creatures, so it's gotta make a Charisma saving throw. So whenever it fails the saving throw, it makes an. Whenever a target that failed it makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, target must roll a d4 and subtract that number from it. So she's gonna help you guys out there. So Charisma saving throw. It's 11, and her spell save DC is 17. So yep. All right. So yeah, it is baned right now. I don't have my rings with me, so we'll just have to remember that it has Bane on it. So, and then as a bonus action, she is going to reach down and push one of the buttons on Doggo's spiders and activate a healing spider on it. What did I say those were?
She needed it.
No, she's going to heal Doggo with his
He
heal.
lost 18 points. He's good.
Well, he did just get whipped into a wall, so she's going to assume he's hurt.
Yeah. That's the only damage she's gotten. Was 18 points. All right.
Well, there's a very scary howling creature that's about to pounce on
Yes.
his prone form, so
Um,
might be okay to heal him up at the moment.
where did I put it though? I'm sort of did I talk about? I'll find it.
Isn't it included on Dargo's armor?
No.
Because I know I made a slot for him to have them.
I know. Special leather. Or special leather hide armor. Ship. It's in here somewhere. I will locate it. It was a very strong one.
I know. I just need to know if it's D4 or if it's D6 so I can roll it.
Oh, it's probably a D4.
Okay, well then let's roll D4. Doggo's going to heal for 3 points then. All right, and then it is Doggo's turn.
Okay. So he is going to stand up. He is quite angry. Would he have noticed the growling behind him?
Roll a perception check.
Seven.
7? Yeah, he heard it.
I guess for hearing, he gets advantage anyways. Alright. So he is going to back up. And he is going to hold bite for whatever comes out of this room.
All right. All right. Tercel.
Could I roll to see if Tercel heard howling?
Yeah.
No. Well, he's a cleric. 10.
Yeah. If a 7 made it a 10, definitely does.
Okay.
Like I said, everybody pretty much heard it. I mean, as the wall shattered and Doggo fell to the ground, you guys heard
Oh
that.
yeah, didn't I like?
Sorry, I just watched a squirrel who's climbing the pole to get to the bird feeder. Reach out and then slide down. Got smarter and climbed around the top and now dropped on the bird feeder.
And remember casting Bestow Curse on the guy. I think I gave him disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay, well, he also, with Bane, he does have to, anytime he does an attack roll, he's going to have to roll a d4 and subtract that.
Sweet. So I need to stay in this guy's face.
He also has on any saving throw, too, right now. Bane lasts for 1 minute for his
Okay.
concentration, so.
Well then, there's a lot of stuff to do. How's Sarah looking at the moment, health wise?
Pretty hurt.
Pretty hurt.
Yes. She's a little messed up.
Is that a bonus action? It is. Okay.
Oh, you've got fire breathing.
So hearing the howl coming from behind him, he's gonna kind of look over his shoulder, see like everybody on their backsides, and Negan backing up with his teeth bared, and be like, "Oh, fuck, that was something I heard." I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Sarah. So till the spell ends, any creature targets Sarah must first make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it has to choose a new target, or lose the spell. Effect ends if Sarah attacks, casts a spell on an enemy, or does damage to another creature.
Right? It is 2d4.
Feeling
So
better
2d4 for
about
Doggo?
that.
Well, we'll just stay with you got 3 then.
I am then going to whack the maggot with my mace.
Alright.
So that is +6. That is a very high number. 21 to hit.
That hits.
And then all the damage. 2d6, 1d4, 2d8, and a percentile dice. Oh, super flat. Meh. All right. So we have 5 and 1, so 6 physical damage, 6 radiant damage, and I only got 40% on the smite.
So that didn't work.
Okay.
I thought we said
And
anything
then
over 50.
have I had that ring on for an hour yet?
Yeah, I'd say it's been about an hour.
Okay, and then he gets 1 more d4 of radiant. Max damage. So another 4 radiant. So that's what, 6 physical,
12 plus
5,
6, 18.
11 radiant.
So 11 altogether, or
17 altogether.
17? Okay.
And that's action, bonus action. I'm not moving because I need to be the tank at the moment. That'll be my turn.
Okay. So yeah, you swing and you hit this thing, and you watch as you break off a good section with that swing. And behind it, where the stuff falls to the ground, another one forms out of the stuff that fell to the ground.
Ew. I don't smash.
And this one is a little smaller. It's not a full form, but it definitely formed into another one.
Go. All right, that's me.
All right. Sarah.
Yeah, the little spiders give 2d4.
Okay, well,
I
since
just
you
tried
didn't
to-
have it ready, he's only getting the 3. Hi, friend.
All right, so Sarah's gonna stand up, hearing what happened over there. Can I see anything?
No, that room is complete darkness.
It's complete darkness. Is the door gone?
Yes.
I growled, but I don't know what that means. Do I have line of sight for this room?
No. Because where that, like, it's broken, where that corner is there, where I got that darker dot, that's where the break starts. So you wouldn't have a line of sight. You would be kind of seeing just the corner of it.
All right, I will Misty Step on top of the table.
Sarah's going to do table dances, guys.
Cock one of my fire arrows
All right.
and shoot it at this
So
creature.
just a reminder, you've got Sanctuary on, so you were in a very protected state, and you said you were very injured.
Yes, I'm like half.
But if you use
Okay.
if you use an attack, you lose
If you use an
sanctuary.
attack, Sanctuary's gone. So now whoever's coming out of that back room can come straight at you.
It's basically to allow you to have a healer moment.
All right,
I mean,
so
you
I will
do what you
I-
want. I just a reminder in case you forgot.
I will hold this arrow to see if anything comes out of the room, or if you're getting like overcome by maggot monster.
You can feel safe that Tersel's got this under control. He'll even say that, be like, just heal yourself, I got this, and he's full on concentrating on multiplying maggot monsters.
All right, so I Misty stepped to the table. I'm gonna look towards the door that's broken. Nothing's come out. Something comes out, I'll shoot it. And then am I allowed to, as a free action, drink a potion?
Yeah.
So I've got poppets. 2d4 plus 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. And that's my movement and everything.
Well, I'm trying to do math real quick.
God have mercy on our souls.
Well, more like have mercy on the maggot souls. Okay, so because it's Farrah's turn right now, she standing next to you, Sarah. Uh, she takes a gold coin out and flips it to you. She's like, "Yeah, take it off, sexy." It gives you bardic inspiration.
Fuck
The-
you.
I don't think did the maggots get a turn?
No, they split in two, so that counts as an action for them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you have bardic inspiration. So for her, that is a Where the fuck did that go?
To go by your level, right?
Yeah, that's just saying. I'm trying. I had it written down on here. I thought. Okay. You get a D12. So and then she is going to reach in her pouch, and then and you see a little red ball land right here, and these two have to make a dex saving throw. One of them is at disadvantage, or one of them gets a D4. So that one failed, and the other one failed. All right, so yeah, you guys see the little red ball fire go way behind them there, and all of a sudden, you just see the room light up. 6, 10,
I didn't ask how big the room was.
20, 25, 30, 34, 38, 40, 45 points of damage. And they are on fire. They're pissed off, but they're still alive. All right, and that's the end of her turn. So, Doggo.
All right, he's still gonna hold that turn for anything that comes out of that room.
All right. All right, then Tersel's turn.
He will move a little closer to his allies.
Okay. Then it's Tersel's turn.
Which of the two squares is Tercel in? I guess I'm closest to the maggot.
Yeah, you're in the square that's right next to the broken wall maggot.
And spaces between me and the newly formed maggot, is it 3, 15?
Yeah, it's about 15 feet.
Okay. Then
Yeah, there's a
we
lovely glare.
are going to cast. Let me make sure I got all of my shit. I don't think bestow. Oh, fuck, bestow curses, concentration. Never mind. Ixnay that whole thing.
You know, sanctuary concentration.
I don't think so.
Now
Is
look.
it? Nope.
No.
1 minute
No, it is not.
duration.
Yeah, 1 minute duration.
We'll just keep on keeping on. So I'm gonna make a melee attack and use spiritual weapon. So we'll
Okay.
do 2 rolls. We'll do this guy, and this guy will be spiritual weapon.
Are you doing which one are you doing it on? The original or the spawn?
Yeah, just the original.
Okay.
So that's these are probably both gonna miss. I don't remember what his AC was. So 18 for my attack, and I use my spell and 17 for the spiritual weapon.
Nope, both miss.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, that's my turn.
All right. All right. So now it's the maggot's turns. The one in front of you, Tersel, is going to move forward 1 square into your spot and try to envelop you. So you need to do a dex saving throw to jump out of the way.
Mhm.
Don't. Jake.
That is a nat 20.
All right, so you're able to jump out of the way. So you are right or left? Closer to Doggo or away from Doggo?
Away from Doggo.
Okay, so you jump out of that way there. It now occupies that spot. It's unable, since it didn't engulf, it won't be able to do anything. So if it had caught you, then it would have to roll for an attack. The other one is going to
No.
move through the door and through this door into the room with the corpses. And you watch it could go under. Remember, so they were already starting to seep underneath it.
What are the chances your firewall is still up? Is it concentration? How long does it
I
last?
think that's a
etc.
It was in the hallway.
wall of fire. Isn't that a concentration?
It is. Let us look.
Wall of fire is
Up
a
to 1
concentration
minute.
up to 1 minute. Yeah, I'd say it's gone.
Okay.
But it is not a concentration. It's just,
But it is concentration. It says right here. This is where those cards versus the books. Wall of fire, concentration up to 1 minute.
I will make another.
Yeah.
Card.
Anyways, it reaches down and two of the zombies that are really burnt, it drops maggots onto them and they climb up after a minute.
Reanimated, dead.
Well, these like it's more like they're now being piloted by worms. So RFK.
Now I see maggots inside.
They have brain worms. So alright, and that is their move. So now it's your turn, Sarah.
I will stay put with my arrow cocked.
Alright. Let's see here. She's running out of high level spells. Probably don't want to use any more of that. Let's see here. Save that one. She'd be able to see that zombie. Yes, she's going to throw a dagger at it. Yeah, she hits it. Let's see, damage on that is
She do it with her hair.
no. She smacks it. One of them takes a dagger right to the eye, but it's still alive. All right, that'll be her turn. Doggo.
Is this whole wall gone?
Yeah, that whole wall's gone. Remember, because it shattered there, and they were.
So he's gonna hear this, and behind him, and he's going to go up and attack
All right.
with a bite.
When you do that, the big maggot gets attack of opportunity,
Oh, was he that close?
but he misses. He rolled in that one. He has a 10-foot range, and you were right here. So
Well, he was
Yeah.
here.
so that's 10 feet. So if he moves out, he would be.
Yeah, but I was over here. I couldn't see there.
Yeah. It's okay. He didn't. He wasn't going to attack until you moved, but he missed anyways. He rolled in that one. So
Right. That is a 16 to hit.
16 to hit on that zombie. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. 6 plus 3. $19 points of damage.
Oh yeah. So
Piercing.
Doggo rolls up, chomps right into its face, rips it out. And Doggo to roll a Constitution save.
13.
All right. So yeah, you see Doggo when he bites in the face, he rips the worm in there in half, and it spits the half out before the worm starts to move into Doggo's body.
Ew.
So that zombie's dead. If you want to lay it down. All right, Torsil.
Let's whack 'em, sack 'em. No, nothing hits.
Tercel obviously didn't love his dice enough this week. All right. He is going to reach out and try to grapple you. He will have -4 on that. Let's see here. So,
Well, he's got Bane.
yeah, I know. That's why I said I have to roll negative. Yeah, he does not. So, the other one is going to try to reach out and pummel Doggo. 15 to hit.
This is. Yeah, he misses.
Okay, so yeah, it misses. So it takes care of them. That one last zombie. So I get right up on Doggo there. It's going to try to claws Doggo, and yeah, no, it does not.
Everybody's rolling shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sarah, your turn.
Daylight savings got us all messed up.
Jumping down from the table. Is that just one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would that still be out of attack of opportunity?
Yeah, if you go past there, it will be an attack.
I'm gonna try and just be support for
Well, it will.
Meekin, and I still can see that room.
It tries to swing at you, but misses.
Does it have to do a wisdom save?
It already did, trust me. It failed. It failed horribly.
I'm just still holding my arrow,
All right.
knowing that Tercel used a spell slot. So I'm like, gonna hold it.
Well, and if you're healed up, I wouldn't hold on to it forever. That fucking howling thing hasn't even come out yet, so it's kind of like
I know, and I'm like,
maybe it was a distraction or something. I don't know.
I just want to keep a. I can see the monster that's trying to attack you. I can see the monster that's gonna try and attack Meekin, and I can see what could possibly come out of that room. And I'm just like waiting.
Yeah, I was thinking something was gonna burst out and attack you, and that's what Sanctuary was for. So
Yeah.
if you're doing okay, I wouldn't hold on to that anymore.
All
Well,
right.
if that's the case, I can. This is the one that's probably going to cause the most chaos. We've got a minute before that one. Or do you think you still got him?
I got him. I'm fine as long as I can keep him in front of me.
All right, so I'll
Which
shoot
is-
this one then.
All right.
And then I have advantage because of Meekin, or no?
Yeah.
So 22 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 6 points of piercing and 3 points of fire.
So 9 points.
And he's on fire.
Threw my writing utensil on the floor.
So it's 1d6 for every time he's.
The start of his turn.
Yeah. That he's on fire.
All right. Era's looking at the room. Don't do it, Jake. Let's see here. So yeah, she looks to room. Let's see here.
We hear anything more coming out of that room?
Not yet. All right. So she looks at you, Tirsel, and she goes, "I'm pretty sure you could handle this one, sexy," and gives you bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
And then,
Tercel?
yeah, to Tirsel, you have it too. So.
Have it
Yeah.
for one.
And then she is going to throw a dagger at the one that's in here. That's on fire. Nat 20. So she definitely hits that. And so that does 1d4. The dagger does 1 point. But then she's going to use another bardic inspiration to do Psychic Blade. So that's 6, 10, 19, 20, 28, 31. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 54, 56 points of damage on that. So yeah, you watch as the dagger goes into it and gets absorbed, and then all of a sudden all of them start shaking and they just start popping as their little brains all explode. And this one just falls to the ground as a puddle.
That would be disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, Tercel didn't
Imagine the
see it, but
smell.
you did, Sarah. You're pretty close to it. So that's the end of her turn. So Doggo.
He's gonna turn and bite.
All right.
So 16 hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's dead.
damage.
It's dead. Just so you guys know, both those reanimated only had 5
Turn
HP.
it up.
You overkilled both of them.
And for his constitution, it's a 14 plus.
He succeeded. You just had to make a 10, so he succeeded.
Plus 3.
All right. So after Doggo, it's Tercel.
When Mega Guy tried to envelop me, did me being in his way stop him at all, or does he just have free movement wherever he wants to go?
He pushed you out of the way because you had to jump out of the way. So he basically, it's like the movie The Blob, where the blob comes at you. So it would just take that spot. If you didn't jump out of that spot, you would got sucked in and enveloped inside of it. But you jumped out of the way, so now it just occupies that spot. So, and as Sarah discovered, he does have a 10-foot attack range.
So I'm just thinking if I need to get in his way or if it doesn't matter. It sounds like it doesn't really matter.
I would say you probably don't want to get in his way because if it envelops you, then it's a whole slew of things that happen. So,
Yeah. I'm trying to keep him from enveloping other people, though. We're just going to keep whacking.
all right.
I gotta hit one of these days.
Well, you got
Dice.
you got that bardic inspiration if you need it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do I have to declare that first, or is that something I can add after the fact?
I'll let you add it after the fact,
Okay.
and it's a D12. So
So that is okay. So we're gonna be using that bardic inspiration now. I got a 11 plus 6 for 17, which misses. Plus 4 for 21 to hit.
that does hit.
Okay, and my spiritual weapon hit as well with a 27.
Yes, both hit.
Okay, 2d6, 2d4, 3d4, 2d8. Should just keep all these dice handy, and a percentile dice.
That's what I've been doing with hers. Is I have so many D6s already pulled out to one side for when she uses her psychic blade or when she uses her fireballs.
All right, so if I rolled a d10 for percentile and I rolled a 0, is that a 0 or a 10?
If you roll as what dice is it?
A d10.
Is a D10? D10 would be fun. Did you roll that first or second?
I just rolled the one. Here, let me roll
It's a
another.
10.
Let me
Well, no.
re-roll it all. I just rolled one d10 thinking tens. So
Well, that's it. If you roll in D10s, the first D10 is your
I only rolled one.
10
so.
spots. So roll it for the
Okay.
second one.
Well, then it doesn't work because anything after that's going to be 9 or less. So
Yeah.
so 2d6, 11. So there's 15 points of physical, 4, 6, 7 points of radiant. So
So
11,
that's 23.
16, 23. And then my spiritual weapon gets to do damage, which I don't. I didn't write what rank I did. We'll assume it was a normal rank. D8 plus 5. Dice are everywhere. D8 plus 5 for 11 more radiant from the spiritual weapon.
So 34 total.
Slicing and dicing.
I finally hit something.
And that was with your both you and your spiritual weapon.
Yep, that was all of us in concert.
All right. At the end of your turn.
Yep.
Oh.
6, 4, 8.
Because fireball is not a concentration spell. No.
Percentile dice.
Bane.
Hey, now I've got all my damage dice set out, so it won't be such a confusing event.
What is that? That's an ability, so it's not a spell, so she would still have concentration, so still have Bane. So it goes to hit you, Tercel, with a nat 20. But
that's with disadvantage and bane and everything.
well, that's it. Rolling the Bane on it drops it to a 19.
Okay.
So
you rolled 2 critical strikes on that, is what you're telling me.
why is he at disadvantage? Oh yeah, that's right. Spiritual weapon.
Yes, minus his D4.
Well, the second roll, which is the lower one, 16 plus his 4 is 20, so 19.
All right. Well, 22 AC, so he still.
Yeah.
It's like I have banking on this guy not being able to hit me. If he fucking crits off of 2 rolls, I'm gonna be upset.
Well, I was even with his crit, I was saying since he had Bane, he actually only got a 19. So yeah, he doesn't do anything. So then it is Sarah's turn.
All right. I'm hearing anything from
Nope.
this room.
You haven't heard anything.
Not seeing nothing.
He's waiting until he gets rid of all of our spell slots, then he's gonna come out. Surprise!
I will step closer and use the sickle.
All right.
Eternal Harvest. And that is 19 plus 8.
So 27.
27 to hit.
Yep, it hits.
God damn.
So 2 plus 6 plus 1. That's 5 plus 4 is 9. 12 points of damage.
All right.
With the sickle. We don't have bonus action, so I will just sit here.
Okay. Let's see. Lyra's turn. Running low
And
on-
I do have advantage because of me standing next to him.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, if I thought that Tercel was going to become a melee cleric, I would have built him completely differently. But
A little differently.
when God gives you magic items, you just go, all right, I'm going to swing at everything I can. Who the fuck am I going to argue? Because when we started, we had rogue and a ranger,
A ranger.
and we had a druid for about a week.
No, I'm the druid. We had a dragonborn.
What was Panda? But
Was
she was
she
like a barbarian.
She was a dragonborn, but was she
I think she was a cleric.
a paladin?
Yeah, maybe she was a paladin.
I had all these meat shields in front of me when I was thinking about this character. Now I'm the meat shield. Like, stay alive long enough, become the thing that you fear the most.
Yeah, we had Panda as a dragonborn. I remember she was big.
Yeah.
And then yeah, he was a ranger that he didn't live on his dice enough either.
Yeah, he was having a very long series of bad luck. Like Lemony Snicket's series of bad events or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe if he'd loved on his dice, he'd still be here today. He'd be like, man, I'm kick-ass ranger. I'm gonna keep doing this.
Right. Ah. The death to all D&D parties.
Yeah.
His schedules.
The great big bad evil guy.
I don't want to cast that, so that will be better for a different time. Work. I don't want to. Well, she's running out of daggers to throw, so. I can't spell apparently. See that one too, because that's be able to spell away some this guy. Let's see here.
Got any good cantrips?
Let's see. None that will really actually do anything against a giant worm creature. Uh, you know, for humanoids, she's pretty well fucking set.
Well, she can just hold her turn then.
I might have her do that. I'll just. No, this spells. I will spell that. That's a concentration spell. So nope, she's not gonna cast that. That's the other thing is if she casts anything else, it's not concentrate or it's concentration. She loses Bane on that. So yeah, she's gonna hold a dagger in case the creature engulfs Tercel.
Okie dokie.
So Doggo's turn.
He is going to stand here next to Sarah, watching that door.
All right, Tercel.
All right, broken record. Well, I missed. 22 for the spiritual weapon, though.
That hits.
It's a D8 plus 5. 8 points of radiant.
Alright. Alright, let's see if it hits you. It does not. So then it is Sarah's turn.
Alright, Sarah's going to take another swing. And we're at advantage. You did roll that at advantage, right?
Oh, no, I didn't. You mind if I try again?
Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot all about that. Didn't matter. Rolled a 6. Like I said, if I'd built this character, you'd have a much higher percentile to hit, but he's got 12 strength. He's an old man.
It's a 7, but we're going to use it.
But he has some nice magical items for when he does hit.
Right.
Using my bardic. And that is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh. Great. 10 points of damage
Alright.
with another sweep.
Yeah, it's starting to look rather beat up. But still alive.
I had to use my bardic inspiration to get that. Alrighty. That's my turn.
She's been holding on to one of these, or 4 of these for a while. Let's see here. She would have to throw it behind it. So she would have to throw it here. Let's see if she makes this throw. 18 plus 28. Yeah, she makes it. All right. So yeah, you guys watch Farah takes out one of the mollies out of her bag, lights it on fire, and chucks it. It goes right behind the monster because it lights up a 20-foot cube area. So your spiritual weapon would be in there too, but it is in there. So it is going to take 3d6 fire damage. So that is 14.
20-foot cube.
Yeah.
So
So
would it hurt her soul?
no, that's why she threw it back here because it would be here, 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 and there. So but that's the spiritual weapon. That's where the molly hit. So it would be these squares here. So that's why I purposely threw it far enough back not to hit Tercel. But he is on fire and will take 1d6 each at the beginning of his turn. Well, its turn. So, and you guys all smell burnt worm smell now.
Mm.
With that, it's Doggo's turn.
Yeah, he's still gonna hold. He's still holding.
All right.
My turn.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
No, I was trying to think of what is going on in that black room. I was trying to think if it's ready yet, but it's not. So. Plus, I keep getting distracted by squirrels. But yes,
Baking a
it's Tercel's
cake
turn.
in there?
shut
What
the
the
window.
fuck?
Huh? No, I won't see my squirrels.
We're involved in something.
What, squirrels?
All right. My spellcast is a 10, so 18 for the spiritual weapon.
All right. That misses.
Okay, that's what I thought. So the 19 AC. Then 23 for my attack. I still have
Alright.
advantage. Yeah, I still
Yep. Still standing there.
cool. And grab all these fucking dice.
Be nice.
Wouldn't be
to
so
the
bad
guy.
except for the D4s are so hard to pick up.
Pick up.
You get
Yeah.
some different D4s. Eh.
I don't know why you guys say they're so hard to pick up. They're actually
All
really
right,
easy.
Smite went off that time. The 96.
Sweet.
It's because Turtle knows that this creature's almost dead.
Right.
He wants
got a
the
little-
glory.
I got bloodlust. Like I'm
He-
never
he
gonna
just-
get the
he just
smell off
wants-
my mace.
He wants to have Pharaoh stop showing him up.
All right, we'll do the smite damage afterwards. That's a lot of d8s. And you, by the way. Okay, so that's 11. That's 5. So that's 16 physical, 12, 16. So 32 total damage. And then
Okay.
fucking.
For your smite, just roll 1d8.
Okay. It's like I'm going to have to do more addition. The 3.
Yeah, that is exactly what you needed.
Perfect.
It was at 35 before you started hitting it. You just
Yeah.
did 32 damage, so it had 3 left.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And I had 7 more d8 or 5 more d8s to
yeah,
go.
I know. That's why I was like, you only need to roll it once because if you don't roll a 3 on your first one, I'm gonna laugh. But
Nice.
all right, so yeah, with all of that, the blinding light goes off, and this worm creature falls to the ground, still burning, popping as it just dies.
Like shakes his mace off. You're like, God damn it! What the fuck was that thing?
Maggot.
Like we need to go to like somewhere nicer where we just kill like bears or something.
Natural
Caribou.
creatures.
Like I
Go
said,
on,
when
like a
this-
hunting trip to the far north. Like,
when this campaign ends, if you guys continue with these characters or make new ones, maybe we'll do a nicer.
right.
Put
We'll go
retired.
figure out Sarah's origins. We'll go to the Fae and battle fairy dragons and red
Okay,
cats and shit.
Shebe can tell you, you guys don't want to go to the Fae. You think that this is bad?
I've always wanted to go to the Fae. I haven't had a campaign yet where we've got to go, so don't tempt
Ooh.
me with a good time.
Oh, oh,
Christmas run with the Fae.
not just that, but I can take you guys through the witch lights again.
Yeah. We did that too.
Yep, because I have that whole campaign.
You asked for it there, mister.
I'm down.
But like I said, it's up in the air whether you guys are going to keep these characters after this campaign's over or start new ones, because you are reaching the pinnacle of top level. So I will leave it up to you at the end of the campaign. But for now, you guys are currently out of combat. All monsters have been smited. What would you guys like to do?
I turned around and I'm looking at the door.
There's nothing but blackness beyond it.
Uh-huh.
How's Sarah doing physically?
I'm alright.
Okay. So
Just
I
shy of
got some
100,
free
I'm alright.
heals if you needed a top off or something.
I'm down 35. But
Oh, let me get you a free heal then. So he's gonna pull out his
you got free ones, I'll take them.
prayer necklace of Palor, cut to one of the beads, and I'm assuming he's gonna crack one of the beads open, cast Cure Wounds level 2, which is 2d8 plus 9. Do I get my healing bonus for magic item heals, or is it just
No.
flat?
That's for your other
Like,
ones.
That'd be
No,
pretty fucking awesome. If it-
Yeah, that would be a little too much for that because I already gave you a
You
pretty
get some
kick-ass.
healing, I get some healing, everybody gets some healing. Oh, that's horrible.
You're the Oprah of the
Uh,
clerics.
10 points of healing for Jew.
There you
Nice.
go.
Wow.
And then Tersa will kind of walk up and kind of like So the howl came from the door? Like, is that what I heard, you know, a minute ago or whatever?
And you're seeing Doggo haunches up. He's just staring at this door as you approach.
And it's magically pitch black in there. Can't
It's
target
black. You
anything.
guys can't see anything through
I
it.
thought about throwing in, like a flame, but I'm like, if he's not aggressive, I just made him aggressive.
Um, so using I don't know. We'll use thaumaturgy. I'm gonna make my voice move a little bit, and I'm gonna call out to that little ghost spirit that tried to keep me out of that doorway, like earlier in the session or last session. Like, little man, we didn't mean to open that fucking door. Like, maggot boy threw the dog, and that dog weighs a lot. So like, I didn't want to violate your rules. We didn't want to start any shit. We just, maggots are gonna maggot. What am I gonna do? Like, please don't beat us up and stuff.
All right. You don't see her reappear. You don't hear any childlike message or anything. But you do in the room where all the dead zombies are, you hear a chattering sound start up after you're done talking. Like a
I turn around. What do I see?
roll up for investigation.
21. Is that your phone?
No, my phone's right there. I don't know what that was.
21.
21. On the ground, uh, is the severed head of one of the zombies that's been burned away, so it's just a skull, and its teeth are just chattering like it's laughing at you guys.
Like that?
That's it.
I kick it.
All right, roll attack on it.
Okay, and that's a 13 plus what?
That's a physical attack, so
So strength.
yep.
So 15.
Oh yeah, it hits. Now roll a dex.
7 plus 3. So
Yep.
10.
You kick it and avoid getting bit by the teeth. It shatters up against the wall, or hits the wall and just shatters. And then 3 other skulls start doing the same thing.
Yeah. This place is haunted.
That it is.
That's our only way out. Unless we go back up.
Trying to see if I got anything to do with crazy darkness.
Like I said, you guys don't
It
know if
could
it's
be
magic
that.
or not. None of you guys have even tried to like stick a torch in it.
Yeah, it could be
So,
natural.
yeah.
I just don't want to be aggressive while putting light in there. Do you
All
have
right,
fairy light?
so this is going to be kind of memery, so I'm not trying to cause any trouble, but I'd like to grab, Tercel's going to grab one of the non-chattering skulls from the room behind him.
Uh-huh.
He's going to cast light on it, and he's going to bowl it into the room like a flashbang grenade or something.
All right.
It's not flame. It's
I
just
will
the
have
light.
you roll a dexterity attack on that for that roll. So
Oh
I
god.
stopped doing an attack.
yeah, I don't understand. Roll a d20 and add your dex like you would for a ranged attack.
10.
10. Yeah, you're able to bullet in there. Skulls don't roll very well because they're not perfectly round, so it kind of oblongly rolls in there. As soon as it goes through the door frame area, blackness.
So magic darkness. I don't have this spell.
Was there any other noises that would indicate, like it hit something fleshy or like it
No,
just came to a
no.
natural rolling stop or
It just seemed to stop rolling.
okay.
You can't tell why, but it did.
Didn't like hit a small child and the child's like wailing now or something. Like
Yeah, and I don't have dispel magic as a
I
spell,
do, but man, I'm running real thin on
right?
spell slots at this point.
Well, luckily for you all, Farah does have it, and it is actually a low level spell for her, so she's good. But before she does it, Tercel, roll a dex saving throw.
I don't wanna. 14,
14. What's your AC?
22.
All right, so 28 to hit. The skull you rolled in there comes flying back out and smacks you right in the head. Take 5 points of damage. You do notice that it is no longer lit up.
Hmm. As he's rubbing his eyeball, like, where'd that fucking light go? I wonder if there's some kind of anti magic field in there or something like that staircase when we came in.
Yeah, but there's clearly a magic that's keeping it dark. I don't know. Hmm.
Well, I'm not throwing anything else in that room. Glad I only threw a skull now.
Farah goes, do you want me to cast the spell on it?
Well,
We can't go in there blind. I could. This is Tercel talking. I could seal that door up again. We could stone shape it.
No, because the door was wooden. You'd have to squeeze the.
Is the whole wall wooden?
No, no. I'm saying just the door itself was wooden and the frame is wooden. And there's still
I mean,
parts of the door and frame hanging there.
so
So
as far as we know, we gotta go this way to get out to the back. To get
yeah,
to the
that's why we came
child.
down here.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just gonna be really sore to go through this freaking room and there's no door to go outside. I'd say
I
go
mean, we're
ahead and try
here.
and
Like,
dispel it. Because
I,
if it's a non-magic field, then we dispel that. If it's just a darkness field, that can be dispelled.
and then they may be one and the same. May dispel one and get it all. Like, don't know what the actual magical effects are. It's gonna be real hard to do much of fucking anything with magical darkness, though.
Yeah.
At
I
least
mean,
anti magic, I can
your
go in there and
choice.
whack my
Dispel the
mace.
magic foray or just throw in a fireball.
she raises her hand, snaps her fingers, and casts a spell. And then she lets out a gasp as the darkness clears and she can see in the room where she's standing.
But we can all see into the room.
Yeah, but you can't see what she can because she's at the angle to see it.
Okay. So now it's not unnaturally dark, it's just dark in there?
It's just dark, but there's enough light from the room you guys in filtering in.
Okay.
Have any of us heard her gasp in this particular way before?
No.
To word
It's
that
none of her.
correctly.
Way.
Yeah, I had to
Right.
think about
I
how.
want to be real particular so that don't give Zombie any free ammunition.
I'd say I don't know what you've been listening in through the door cracks at night, Tercel, on her,
Right,
but
yeah, yeah.
you might have heard her gasp in some ways, but not
Yeah,
this way.
right.
Oh, look, Tercel's getting a little red.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's thinking too hard. That's what's up.
Ah,
Um.
ah,
So yeah, hearing the gas, I don't know what Sarah's gonna do. I definitely would try to get an angle to see into the room.
yeah, I'm gonna go up a little closer and look.
All right, so the thing she's seeing is in this corner. So you'd have to get in up close enough to that door frame to see where she is.
I'll be like, alright, what?
She points into the room.
I can't see it, so you'll have to tell me with your words.
She literally grabs you by the scruff of your neck and pulls you right in front of her because you're so small. Roll a perception check.
How about a dex that I can say?
Or you can try that.
What'd you say?
Perception.
23.
Okay. Yeah, as you get pulled over and see the room in front of you, in the far corner, chained to the wall, is a young boy who is completely naked.
Who made an awful growl.
Well, as you look around the room with that perception check, you see that there are claw marks all over this room, and there are bones everywhere.
So I'm going to think a were creature. What do you guys think?
Gonna have to word this correctly. Uh, I think Tersel's seen enough children either dead, dying, or evidence of them being killed that he's not taking exception to this. Like he's going to walk in and try to free the boy and cover him up and be a real fucking cleric for once in his life.
All right.
I do not have the tone. I wish I did.
Are you entering the room after Tersel?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what this child is going to do.
What
And
about
he'll be
Doggo?
in full crisis de-escalation mode, like, hey buddy, like everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna get you
Doggo
down,
doesn't
gonna
want
get you
to
some
scare
clothes.
Scare the kids.
Give you-
Roll a persuasion.
Oh God. 4.
Or, you don't know if it's because maybe this kid doesn't understand you,
He's got like
but its
maggot guts over. He's
eyes,
like, it's gonna
its
be
eyes are
fine. That's
yeah, its eyes are darting at this group of people who've come in all weapons drawn, bloodied, covered in maggots and guts and
I think Ray stayed out of the splash zone.
oh yeah,
He stayed far enough back.
she's pretty clean. Plus, she has prestidigitation, so she already cleaned her armor up as soon as the battle was over. She's looking fabulous as always. But still, she's an intimidating drow. So you don't know if it's all the intimidation or maybe this kid doesn't hear, but his eyes are darting around. He's definitely in very much a panic look.
Tersa will take his cloak because I've never made a character that wasn't wielding a cloak, and take it off and kind of wrap it around him, and then start looking at the manacles and see
Well,
what it's
you
going to take
notice
to get
that
him off.
he has one arm free, and the other one is manacled to a long chain that allows him to move around the whole room. And when
Oh,
you go
shit.
to wrap the cloak around him, he's kind of like pushes away from you and kind of like hits at you with just a bare fist. 18 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Like, whoa, shit.
How smart is Tercel that he would recognize that this chain is really long and he's, I don't know, like, how suspicious would he be to connect the possibility of this thing being a were creature with claw marks on the walls being
Well, I would have
chained?
What is
When I seen all the claw marks, I would have said, I believe it's a were creature.
Right.
To you
I was
all.
gonna say it would be you would need an Arcana check, Tercel, so an intelligence check.
All right, that's fair. I haven't drank in a while,
So you get your advantage.
so is it advantage or is it just? Where did I even put that?
So you have
Effects of
advantage on
Goblin
wisdom,
Vial of
right?
Sober Intelligence.
Or intelligence, yeah.
I didn't write. I'll take advantage. I'll
I
figure
think it
out
was
later.
advantage.
I'm still rolling. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. I have +0 to it, so he rolled a 7 at the highest, so he rolled a 7.
Um, I'm gonna say you kind of maybe think that there might be something about a were creature in here, but you're not sure. You're not even sure if they really exist, but you wouldn't put it past it with all the other shit you've seen in your lifetime. So,
Right.
and
I
it's
can.
Um.
I will
Sorry. Go ahead.
ask the group, Clare, Tersal. Like, I could probably, I could wild shape. I don't know what creature he turns into, because that is my belief, is that he's a weird. Uh, and maybe he'll relax. I don't know.
here. Let's see. Or maybe you'll trigger him into thinking that you're another wild animal here to hurt him.
I don't know what was hurting him.
She looks around, looks back out at the other end. She's like, I'm going to say priest.
So, human forms, not animal forms.
I don't know. Wild animal.
Um.
I will
Go ahead. Sorry.
just say hello, see if he even can speak.
He doesn't seem to understand common.
Uh, we've seen common, the other journal was written
So
in another
looking at the
language.
boy, is there anything? Obviously, he's naked. Does it look like he's been damaged, touched, any blood, anything like that?
Very pale, very malnourished, like sunken in ribs, sunken in eye sockets, very blue eyes, dirty, shaggy yellow hair. You varies between the ages of 6 and 10, but you're not able to tell because of how underfed and undercarry he's been taken.
Man, conflict. So this is Tercel. Tercel doesn't give a fuck. He sees a kid in trouble, and he's gonna go with that until
Give
such a
him some
time that
food.
he needs to defend himself. So he will start working on the manacled hand to try to free it.
I will pull out some of my dry rations
Right.
and a water skin.
All right.
Try to hand it to him.
So who's doing what first? Handling or trying to break chains?
He's
I'll
trying to
try to
break the
break the chains
chains.
first.
No, no, no. It's gonna be one. It's gonna do one thing. One's gonna do because if you smack the change, it might scare him and make him feral. But if you give him food, it might calm him down. So I want to know who wants to go first.
Well, he was going to start working on the chains.
Okay.
At that time, I was going through my
So
bag.
while you start digging through your bag, he's working on the chains. All right, Tercel. Do you have sleight of hand, lock picking?
I have a very small sleight of hand, no lock picking.
I do have.
None of us have.
None of us have lock picks. We already know that because you guys have already
Mhm.
tried that. Um, roll an investigation check on the chains and manacle.
You also have a key that we haven't used. I think.
No.
That's fair.
No, the key went to the other door.
Yeah, the key went to the zombie door.
Oh, okay.
At least I thought it did.
Investigation is a 22.
Um, as you look, you see that there is no actual lock on this manacle. There are magic runes on it, though. And they go the full length of the chain to where it mounts to the wall.
We saw magic runes in the staircase.
There
Do
is a
these look pretty
silver
similar to
key
those?
that was too small for the door that we still have.
Oh yeah, that's for something different. It is similar style, but it is not like the same layout. You can roll Arcana to see if you could kind of decipher what they are.
Sure.
I have gotten the food.
That is an 18 Arcana.
18. You're not 100% sure, but you believe that these are both a combination of restraint and unbreakable runes.
What were you saying, Sarah?
I will have given him some rations and a water skin.
All right, as you get close, roll a deck save.
That's a 5.
Yeah, you fail. 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. You take 2 points of damage as he lashes out at you as you get close enough, and his little fist hits you in the mouth.
Fuck you! Throw him the water skin and the food.
See, he's looking at it. He's very weary about it. He's looking at it. He doesn't know if he trusts you to eat it. You can see he's hungry, but he also doesn't trust you guys.
The cleric has no spells to make people happy. He's just pure combat. Like, I've been spending my whole life whacking the fuck out of people. I got nothing to make somebody calm down.
Yeah, I don't. I got stuff for working with animals.
Oddly, my warlock, who is infinitely more evil than my cleric, has way more ways to make people calm down. I don't know how that works.
When I did take the hit to the face, I did have to be like to Negan. Whoa. Yeah. He's outside the room. Watching the shit. I do like a nature check or
What would you be checking for?
Yeah,
like,
what do we know about
I want to look at the
werekind?
marks on the walls. If I can find out if it's bear, dog.
I'll be right back. I have my headphones on.
Start with an investigation.
Nat 20.
All right.
9.
I was gonna say with I was gonna give you. Go ahead and add both your investigation and nature to it, but the nat 20. All right.
My nature is a +8.
Yeah, but I was gonna say it's an investigation with nature base behind it, so I was gonna say, but with a nat 20, I'll say yeah. Um, these Colocs look rather spaced apart compared to this child's hands.
Yeah.
Meaning, like if it was him scraping at the walls, even you think if he was to transform, it doesn't seem to be right. Like these seem to be made by a much larger creature than this child could be.
Even changing form.
He would have to not only change but grow very large.
Do I see a door in this room?
You haven't seen any doors. Roll investigation.
I just rolled a 20. I'm walking.
That was for the claw marks to try to understand the nature of this creature. It was not for the door, so you're looking for a door now.
Babe.
There's no general door in the room.
Okay, that's all I need to know. There's no door in this room. Lord. You said perception or
Investigation.
13.
So you don't see any other door in this room, but as you're digging around, you see there is a makeshift bed over here. And as you kind of rifle through it a little bit, you do find a trap door underneath it.
I'm so confused, guys. Alright,
What's
so
up?
these claw marks, he'd have to not only change species, he'd also have to grow, like, exponentially. And that doesn't happen with were creatures, to my knowledge. So I'm completely confused. There is a
Well, and there
trapdoor over
were
here in this
there were
corner.
claw marks in the other room too. If it, unless this chain let him go all the way to the other room to make claw marks. I don't know. I don't think we saw chains in that room. So yeah, maybe this is a sacrifice or something. We just need to get this boy out of here. But there's
So
runes
are
on
we
the
assuming that creature comes up?
manacle. What's up?
Are we assuming that creature comes up through the trapdoor?
Is there a trap
Um,
door?
Yeah, underneath his bedding over here.
Oh
Another
fuck.
thing is how's he been living when clearly these priests have been dead for a while?
Good question.
You know, how's he been getting food and water? So I'm completely confused.
He's pretty emaciated. What did we figure the guys had been killed like a month ago or something? I think
It's
I
been
looked
a
at that.
while.
Not like it's been long enough that that boy should be dead. Guess it'd be the point.
Certainly not able to hurl that skeleton skull at you.
Oh right, I forgot about the skull thing.
Well, it's because you took the face damage.
Yeah, he went into daddy protective mode and forgot about magical shit.
Everything's been dead here for a while.
Well, one of us should check the trapdoor for recent egress, and maybe another person should see if we can. If there's anything we can physically do to get this manacle slash chain off the kid. I highly doubt we're breaking runes right now, but maybe we could rip it off the wall or do whatever.
Right.
Oh fuck, I could even stone shape if it came to that and make a hole where the chain mounts to the wall or something. Or in that light, I could put stone over the trapdoor, but that's kind of what we were looking for was a door, right?
Yeah. A way out.
Options. So many options. I'm not leaving without this kid. If I could save
understand.
one fucking child in this story, then this is going to be him. So either we need to prepare for whatever's coming up with that trapdoor, or I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, I say while you guys are figuring that out, let's take a quick break. Everyone go stretch your legs, use the bathroom, do what you got to do. We will be
I'm
back.
going to eat some cheese.
Yay, cheese. All right, we'll be right back. They are coming back. If I can make this closer, there we go. All right. So as we come back with Raz, just a reminder, all streams for Extra Life. So click that link that's in chat in the About Me section. Be awesome to donate. Um, in April there will be the tabletop weekend for Extra Life. That is when Extra Life does like Extra Life tabletop streaming all over. So streamers who do things for Extra Life will be playing tabletop games. It could be anything from Monopoly, Uno, the actual card game, not the Xbox 360 version, guys. We don't want to go there. But we will be doing a special one shot. I haven't decided what, if it's going to be Vampire, Call of Cthulhu, D&D, another Resident Evil one shot. We'll figure it out. But that will be in April. I believe it's the 10th through the 12th. And like I said, all March is to help awareness and raise money for funding for MS, which is multiple sclerosis. So again, you can click the link that pops up in chat for that one too. Other than that, that's kind of where we are on that. So, and like I said, convention season has officially started as of yesterday. So, if you go into any of those conventions and you see us, any of us at the conventions, feel free to come up, say hi, ask for autographs, pictures, whatever.
Yeah, so Planet FugCon is in June,
I believe, yes.
and then August we will be in Des Moines
Yep.
for GalaxyCon.
No. August is
Oh, no.
Crypticon.
August is Kansas City Crypticon.
September is Steampunk, and then the week after that
Hannibal,
is
Missouri.
GalaxyCon.
And then Des Moines for GalaxyCon.
And any other little cons that we see that are
That's
close
all
by.
that's scheduled, though.
Yeah. So if you're at any of those great things, I mean, there's going to be a lot of cool people at all of them. I know at Crypticon, Jeffrey Nothing, former singer for Mushroomhead, is going to be there, along with many great horror actors. Planet FunCon this year is also tied with the QC Horror Show, so they're actually going to be in. I don't know how they're doing it, but it's in two separate buildings, so I don't know if you can pay for one, you get to go to the other, but there's going to be a lot of great celebrities there. Sam Jones is going to be there, so you can get your autograph, Flash Gordon. And then if you come to Crypticon, I think you'll meet Az and D along with us. I believe that was what we had set up, but you will
Yeah, we were
definitely.
actually just talking about that. She was worried that she'd have inventory at work, but they
Fuck
said
work.
it'd be in October, so August will be easily doable.
Nice. So so if you come to Crypticon in Kansas City, not only can you see Jeffrey Nothing and a bunch of great other horror actors, you can meet all of us idiots who play games on Twitch. Like I said,
Yar.
come on up and get a picture. We sign autographs. I always accept free sarsaparilla or blue monsters, as likes cheese. So
Cheers.
I accept ice.
yeah. So and then definitely come to Steampunk this year. Please make it there with all the drama that's going on. Let's make it the biggest and best one this year to just say fuck it to these people. Yep. So
It's great. It's free.
it's free. It's a great way to spend that weekend, and you get to see all of us in costume, and I get to drink lots of sarsaparilla from my favorite sarsaparilla people. So much sarsaparilla.
Yeah, we should contact them about getting you a
What?
case.
You don't
Yeah,
get
I know. I'm
cheese.
supposed to be ordering cases of them because it's past November now, so they should be back in production. And there's a little kitty.
She's like, you ate all the cheese,
Oh,
you fat
she's getting
asshole.
so big.
She is too.
Oh,
Not a kitten anymore.
She's found her voice, and now
I
she
heard
won't
it.
shut up. Isn't that right,
Here.
Tuppy?
I'll give you guys the gratuitous kitten cam. There's Gavin.
What size shirt you wear? At as?
Extra large. because I am
There
extra large.
is the kettle paddle of kittens.
D, you don't know what size your husband wears?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. It's like,
Bruce,
maybe she's trying not to indicate that. Is it just an extra large, or are we moving up to 2XLs?
It's just because he's so tall that he needs the extra large.
here you go. You cannot speak for a minute. You have to be quiet. What size shirt does Shebe wear?
Shebe's tiny, so I'm gonna go small.
Do you respond in the chat on that one?
Not yet.
She just
Tiny
said
was her
tiny.
guess.
Tiny. Okay, close enough.
She said small or medium.
Small or a child's large.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I am not kidding. I can shop for her in the children's section for her clothing.
Which, I've walked through. This is gonna get me in trouble. I've walked by the children's section. I'm like, man, I'd wear like all of those fucking shirts. They get the best
Dude,
fucking clothes.
all the kids' clothes nowadays have some awesome graphic T-shirts.
Like
I
all
know.
of
I'm
mine
like,
are either
I
plain
have
or
I have
What
like
type of
granddaughters, so I can't go buy them, cool boy
shirts?
T-shirts.
You totally could.
I totally will for Lily because she's gonna be awesome like that. I don't know about the other
Like-
little mom.
Like this type of a t-shirt, I would buy in a small.
I did
But
buy
I
that in a
have-
small.
But I have other t-shirts that I like in a medium. Because they fit a little nicer.
I generally just look at the children's rack first, and if it looks like it'll fit her, then I'm like, okay, this is probably the
Times
right
where
size.
he's like, that would fit you, and I'm like, oh hell no, it wouldn't. I do have a chest.
Yeah, but you're still a kid. You're like tiny human.
He looks at some of these dresses that are out there. He's like, well, that would look nice. I'm like, if I bend over, everybody's seeing everything.
Henceforth, why I think it would look
I was gonna
nice.
say, like, what
Yeah.
argument are you giving? Like, I'm not allowed to answer because that's not my role in this world.
Yeah.
I
No,
think Zombie's got a
but
very strong
Yeah.
opinion about that.
example, if you were with D looking at dresses and you saw the same style dress, you'd be like, damn, that would look good on you, dear. Because you want her to bend over in that dress.
Right. I'm not saying everybody's got a seer in it, but
Exactly. It's a dress. I appreciate this dress
Right.
on your body. That is what I don't care if you never wear it outside the house. Home dress. Totally happy with it. See, mine's thinking alike. All right, so speaking of children-sized stuff, you guys are in this room, and there's this small child
And I'm
still changing.
completely confused as to what is going on in this room. D says home dresses are the best dresses.
Thank you, D.
Anywho, I do have some of those.
I'd like to see them.
And when it gets hot, I wear them.
Uh-huh. I can turn the heater up to 78.
No, you cannot.
I'm not physically capable of doing it. Whether I should is beyond me.
Currently unemployed. No, you cannot. Oh, God.
All right, so what would you guys like to do?
So manacle tied to chain mounted to stone wall.
Uh-huh.
How does the mounting to the wall look in terms of stability? Is it pretty securely mounted?
Roll investigation check.
No. 7.
7. You're not going to be able to tell the full structuralness of it with that, but you are able to tell that this chain is definitely secure in there. You can see where it's been stressed a few times. Something's pulled on it, but wasn't able to break it. Now, whether or not that's because of the runes or because it's just built really damn well, you don't know.
How long does my language thing last?
Probably is gone by now. Because you guys just had a pretty lengthy battle there between the horde of zombies.
Say an hour.
I'd say, yeah, since you cast it, it's probably been almost an hour. Because you cast that, there was investigating, and then there was the whole combat. So
Comprehend language scroll. I don't have how long it lasts.
I want to see what that spell does. Comprehend language lasts 1 hour. So yeah, I'd say it's
I will say an abyssal. Hello.
he doesn't seem to recognize the language, and in fact, the gruntal growling that is the abyssal language, because it is kind of the German Russian
Yeah.
gruntal sounding, seems to frighten him a little bit, and he kind of pushes himself even further into this corner, like he's trying to hide.
He does not look halfling. I'm not gonna try that. It's probably not druidic. I'll try Sylvan.
Doesn't seem to have any effect either.
You know any other languages? Trursel?
I know one other language, Celestial, and I sincerely doubt that's going to take effect here.
Just try it. Let's...
So yeah, the most calming way he can, kind of, you know, like he's examining this chain, and he kind of grabs his hand and whispers in Celestial, like, "It's gonna be fine, my boy. Like, we're gonna get you out of here. We're all gonna get out of this room just fine." In Celestial.
Doesn't seem to have any effect, and he kind of pulls the chains away from you.
You got anything, Fire?
Let's see. Nope, she would not have any languages that you guys haven't already tried.
She doesn't know uncommon or undercommon or...
No, she does not.
So theoretically, Stone Shape says that I can touch a stone object of 5 feet in any dimension, form it in any shape that suits my purpose. Could I either remove the stone away from the manacle's mount so that it is now free of stone, or change that stone into a small enough section that either the boy or I could carry that stone easily?
I would say yes to the first one you could try. The second one, not really, because you'd have to kind of the whole wall, and you might
Mm.
cave in the wall on you guys. I think you would be smart enough to recognize it if you were to shrink it down. It might cause structural issues, but
Okay.
making a hole isn't really gonna do much because it's kind of expanding in it. Might cause cracking, but
So I think I'll do that. I'll put the shield back. I'm going to use two hands. One hand, I will grab the chain securely so it doesn't fall on him or me. And with my other hand, put it on the wall and cast Stone Shape to try to make a hole big enough to free the
Alright.
mount.
Roll a d20 for me.
3.
Yeah, so you focus on it and you watch as the stone kind of opens up, and you see that this bracket that is holding the chain is mounted beyond this stone wall into almost another stone wall behind it.
God damn. So like so at this point, like I've got a hole, but then there's like bolts going beyond to another set of stone whatevers. Like it's
Let's put this into normal speak. This is a starter that is ran through the transmission and the motor.
gotcha. Like, well, fuck. So that didn't work. It did look stressed, so we could try to rip it. Maybe now with a little more leverage, it'll break. But otherwise, I don't really have anything to do. Other
We
than
have an
I mean, we could
alchemist
try to
kit.
whack the chain or something, but
So we
it
have an
seems very.
alchemist kit. It could be like if
And I
there's
blew up
any
myself with
acid
that
in there.
alchemist kit as much as I make anything worth a fuck. So I'm not
I'm
willing to
just saying, is
risk
there
that at the
any
moment.
acid or anything in that alchemist kit that we can drop on
Uh,
the bolt?
I'd say, in the interest of gamifying this, I'd say probably not. But I could be surprised. I'd let the DM rule on that one.
One of you roll a d20. I'll let you decide who wants to do it.
You also have
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
9? No, you don't see any alchemical supplies that would make an acidic thing in there.
you also have your pots of fire breathing. I don't know how hot that gets.
It's a well. I think we decided that was just a fireball. So
Yeah.
once again, Tursel's like, no, that's for extreme situations.
Yeah,
We
is it
need a
casting it into the small hole you make? Because I'd say this hole is probably at most 2 foot diameter, maybe a little bit bigger. But if you were to cast fireball into it, you would just basically just game over the entire room.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Doggo would be the only one to survive that encounter.
I mean, we could try and like all go to the end of the room. I could try and do an explosive charge with one of the arrows
Here,
into that hole.
Tursel's going to bring the chain to Sarah, and if Fire is anywhere close, hand her one part of the chain, and then it's like, all right, all three of us, let's try to
To pull
yank
it.
on this and see just how fucking
All right.
damaged it is.
So D20, add your strength modifier, and then we'll add all three together. So no
Are we telling him to help
proficiencies or
pull
anything.
too?
It's just straight.
Huh?
Are we gonna have him help pull too?
He doesn't understand you guys, so he's just
I
watching.
rolled a nat 20. Just
Nice.
All right,
22.
what's your strength modifier? 2.
+2.
All
Oh,
right,
I apologize. +1.
+1. All right, what'd you roll? Plus.
No.
Nope.
What did you roll, and what is your modifier? So your modifier is 2. All right, so combine for a total of 35, but average that. Average, you guys got a 15, but I'm going to give you +2 since it was a 20 that you rolled. So you guys need, let's see what you guys have to beat. I rolled an 18, so you guys do not. You guys pull and pull. It gives a little, but it doesn't come free. It doesn't break. And Sarah's pretty well exerted on that.
It fell. As I was trying to pull it.
If that's the case, roll a dexterity save for dropping the chain on your feet. Then,
I didn't say I dropped it.
well, if you trip and fall, you take a chance.
That's what? You're going to jail.
You rolled a 1. We'll just say it's a D4 worth of damage. 1 point of damage as you stub your little toe.
Hmm.
So we
I'm gonna investigate this trapdoor.
All right.
While I'm investigating it, I want to watch his face.
Okay. So roll an invest. Which one are you going to focus on more?
As I'm approaching it, clearing the bed off, I'm looking at him, and then I will look at the mechanism, see if it's locked. All that.
All right. So roll a perception check on him.
That's an 8.
8. He doesn't seem fearful, but he is watching you contently as you go near it. Now roll an investigation check.
Motherfucker. 4.
Um, it is a trap door. Doesn't appear locked.
Guys, how'd you get me? Wow.
You bought new dice and you didn't let them play together first. You just threw them all in there.
Let's see. Anyways. Well, the door doesn't seem to be locked.
I mean, what the hell are we gonna do? And do we do a full investigate on the room? We got the makeshift bed, claw marks on the
Yeah.
walls.
And
Trap
bones
door.
everywhere.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 on
Yeah.
the markings on the walls.
It's like, well, good news, bad news is this boy's not going anywhere. So I guess as long as we can keep him safe, we can address the issue later. Do we want to open the trap doors, or do we want to just like? I'm assuming, was there a reason we couldn't just go back?
Not now, because the maggot monster broke down the wall.
Oh, right.
Well, you'd
Also,
still
it's
you'd be
dawned on
able
me
to go
now
through that
that
room now that you killed those monsters.
do
Huh?
what?
This door and the door that was over here, because the maggots were up on the ceiling, they dropped down. They broke this wall here. So you could go back now.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like no, they broke it down. You guys can't go back.
No,
So,
we couldn't until the maggot monsters broke down the wall.
well, you didn't know that.
No, we heard the mechanism all fall out and land on the floor where we couldn't open the door again.
Yeah, but
So yes, you did know that.
you didn't know if you could. You wouldn't know if you could actually go back though, because you don't know what else has happened in that room. So, but it's safe to assume you might be able to.
Well, should we open the trap door?
So we had magical darkness and something that dispelled my light spell. Have we tried anything magical? Oh, yeah, I just did stone shape, so spells are allowed in this room.
Yeah, Faray dispelled magic in this room.
So we assuming that whatever was in here howling and casting magic went into the trapdoor? Since we've kind of agreed that the boy doesn't seem like, at the very least,
Yeah.
isn't large enough to have made these claw marks.
Right. But I'm confused on that.
The other interesting part is there was the magical aura cancellation thingy on the staircase down. That seemed pretty useless at the time. Maybe
But
it was preventing
something-
whatever was here from going upstairs.
With whatever magical, they would lose their magic as they went out.
Hmm. This all sounds very terrifying for a guy with 4 spell slots left.
I mean, I can at least open the door, see if we see anything.
Yeah.
Just be at attention.
I say I don't have anything gentle to protect you with.
No, just be at attention.
Okay.
Hold that turret.
All right.
Well, he's gonna put his shield back
Give
on.
me
and
a
we'll be...
strength roll to open the door.
Nice. 21.
Yeah, this door opens real easy. As soon as it does, you feel a humid warmth creep up, and you're assaulted with a smell of rot and decay. As you look down, it's dug out hole that goes down about 6 feet, and then there is water. You see some form of liquid. It gets to the point where it's dark and you can't see without a light.
But it reeks.
Oh yeah.
Does it smell like animal and decay or just
It smells like decay.
do we notice anything with the boy?
No, he's just watching you.
Watch, this is where he goes to take a shit. His personal toilet.
It's like, guys want to go to my toilet. We're a bunch of weirdos. There's a reason I hide that under my bed. Uh, is the boy is less panicked, equally
Oh,
panicked, or
he's still equally panicked, but he's growing more suspicious of you. He's watching all of you.
so? Can I mime like a point to the trapdoor and then make a joking like "rar," like "rar," and point to the trapdoor like, "Are we about to get fucking annihilated right now?" Like, is your worst fear, conveying that message?
How close are you to the boy when you do this?
I'm still holding the chain. I'm right on the boy.
All right.
Still with him.
Let's see. Pantomiming that would almost be a performance. So yeah, give me a performance check.
Keep forgetting I'm on my cleric. I have no charisma. Where are you going? Yeah, that's about right. 6.
6. Um,
Well, oh, I had +2 to performance, so 8.
8. All right. Let's see here. No, that didn't seem to work. And in fact, I want you to roll a strength roll. You got to be a 24.
Okay. Well, consider that not met.
Yeah, so you do this little like Monster Inc. rah in front of him type thing. His free hand instantly reaches out and grabs you by your throat and starts choking you. And it's like a vice has grabbed your throat.
You're like, fuck, kid. Just
All
trying to
right.
communicate.
So Negan, seeing that, runs in.
All right.
If Negan rolled under a 10, he would run in. If he rolled over a 10, I was gonna have him stay outside.
The
But he
moment
rolled a 1.
the moment Negan runs in, you guys all watch as this boy's body starts to grow and enlarge, and the chains expand with him. But his hands, which are around your throat, you feel cuts in your throat as the nails start growing and digging in it. The body starts covered with this thick, coarse black hair. His face elongates into a long snout, almost looking like Negan, and he lets out a deathly howl. As where there was once a small child, I don't actually have
I feel
one
like
for
we've
this.
been misled.
Uh-huh.
The DM skirted around that the whole time.
Even though, I rolled a d20 on it.
Oh, this little boy couldn't possibly make those claw marks even if he did transform.
Standing there now in front of you is about a 9 foot tall werewolf.
I need stats on direwolf.
What'd you do with them?
I have elephant written down. Not Negan. On animal for shape or for wild shape. space is much too small to turn into an elite lodge.
There you go.
True.
Because, yeah, I will, at the sight of him changing, I will wild shape into a dire wolf.
Alright. Well, at this point, I'd like to roll initiative. When you're done with that, I will need that.
Yep. Spitting all of her stats.
13 for Terso.
Constitution is mine, intelligence is mine, wisdom is mine, charisma. Once. 37. So I'm rolling shit this day. Like, honest to God. My initiative is 4. Meekins is 19.
19 for Doggo. 4 for Sarah. Try to get these stats. Let's see here. So up first will be Farah. She's going. We move her right next to Az, our Tercel there. She's going to hit with her sword. 21 to hit. That hits. And that sword is a d6. She does 6 points of damage. So she stabs at it. My pen dying? No, magic purple pen can't die.
Oh.
That's it. You're all dead. The DM's pen's dead. You all die.
Damn.
Right?
Yes, we're rolling new characters for next campaign then.
I know how it feels when a pen you love dies, though. That sucks so bad.
I've had this pen since TwitchCon Vegas. So, alright, but
As a
anyways.
mechanic, I don't get to keep a pen longer than a week because somebody steals it.
See, that's why I always make sure that parts of my pens were dipped in red axle grease. Touch my fucking pen, it's sticking to you, asshole.
That's why I don't buy good pens for work. I just use
yeah.
ones I find in used cars and stuff.
Yeah, I think my toolbox, half the pens were from either used cars or I would go on, go on the test drive or shit, and I'd stop at the bank to cash my check and shit. And I'd grab the pen off the ATM and just keep it. So
Yeah.
I don't think I ever bought pens for work. All right, but it's Doggo's turn.
Is the hand still around Tersal's
Oh
neck?
yes.
So he's gonna go for the arm with a bite. And that is 21 to hit.
21 hits.
$12 points of biting.
Okay, is that piercing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm sorry. You rolled 12 plus 3. So 15. 15 points of biting. So piercing. Got it.
so 57.
And he has to make a DC saving throw, strength, beat at 13.
16 plus 2 is an 18, so yeah.
And he's just trying to remove the hand from Tersal's neck.
Well, it is the werewolf's turn. And he, having Tercel in his hand, is going to try to eat your face, Tercel. That's a nat 20 plus 2, so 22 for the attack.
Is that it?
No, not 20 always hits, so.
Yeah.
Or doesn't.
It doesn't always. If it breaks your AC,
Oh, 22
it just
is my
means,
AC, so.
so it does hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
22.
mean,
It
I
just
was
it just
adding
means
some
it's a
criticals.
critical. No, it just means it's a critical.
This means
So how would you ever hit anything above? I guess with bonuses. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you add if you add in strength bonuses, weapon bonuses, proficiency bonuses, like Feyre with a regular strength hit, if she rolls a 19, so not a nat 20, she actually would end up with 19, 29, 34 to hit with one of her attacks.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's what happens when you get up to level 17. Okay, once you get all these extra bonuses, you just kind of. That's why I said once we reach the end of this campaign, if you guys want to roll new characters, because you do get to a point from 17 to 20 where, other than me bringing down some of the gods, you guys will just murk everything, even if you roll shitty. Anyways, he does, and let's see here. He is going to 1d8 plus 2 bite damage on your face. 1d8. So that's a 2.
It's my money maker.
So 2 plus 2 is 4, so it's 4 piercing damage.
Doubled
and
for crit.
Yeah, 8 then.
Okay.
And you need to do a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
oh no. Don't turn into a werewolf.
Yep, or you're going to be cursed with Necrofolk.
Okay. This Warcaster gives me just for. No, that's just a save spells. That is a 9 plus 2 for 11.
11, so you fail. So you are currently now cursed with Lycrophobe. So. And that is the end of the
Last time
werewolf's
I
turn.
try to save a little boy, I'm killing all the kids from now on.
Now you're like, man, Anakin Skywalker had it right.
Yep. Sand is fucking annoying. Ugh.
All right. Well, it's your turn now, Tercel.
So, what do I do to break free of throat grab?
Strength roll. Strength versus strength. You would
Can I
have
do
to-
anything else other than that?
Well, you can attack. You can try to like,
You can't move, but you can.
yeah, you can attack. But like to break the grapple, you'd have to. That would be your action is to break a grapple. And it's strength versus
And
strength. So you
what
would have
do
to.
I know about werewolves in terms of general?
Roll Arcana check.
How do you get cocked in a square box? That doesn't make sense. 10 Arcana.
10, you would have basic mythology knowledge. You've never encountered one. So you would know, lore states that, silver is probably really effective. Um, but you wouldn't know which lores are true. So you wouldn't know whether or not, the ones like, oh, werewolves can't do this or can do this. You're not 100% knowledgeable. But, considering that most lore say silver, you're pretty knowledgeable on it. Silver's probably going to be my best way. Normal attacks will hurt them, just probably not going to be the best.
And then in gaming terms, would this be a humanoid or a monster?
They are considered medium humanoids.
Okay. Which one of my valuable spell slots do I want to use? We are going to cast Hold Person on this medium humanoid.
All right.
It's got to make a DC 18
Did you get
wisdom
released?
check.
Did I miss that?
No. He could still cast a spell. Because he's held by his throat. So I understand it's like it's not like a grapple where his body's constrained where he couldn't do somatic spells. So
I was just.
you said
wondering
18, right?
if I missed.
Yes, sir.
Uh, what was it? Wisdom?
Yep.
So plus 0. So 18 plus 0 is 18.
Fucking awesome. I can never do shit. So that's my action. I don't have any bonus actions, so that'll be my turn.
All right. Then it goes all the way down to you, Sarah.
All right. I am going to run up and I'm going to bite. We're going to try and get him off of Negan. So,
Off of Nika.
or off of Tercel.
Okay, as I say,
Sorry.
Nika isn't hurt or isn't being held.
Alright, so that is 11 plus 5, so 16.
16 hits.
Awesome.
Nice. That's good news.
8 points of piercing damage.
Bite it.
And he has to make a dex save, strength save. 13.
18 plus 1, so 19. Not sure what is it. My phone. So yeah, well, okay. Okay, good. That was just for future knowledge on something. All right, so let's see here. Decide if that spell would be worth doing it.
It's smelling an awful lot like wet dog in this room.
Yeah, why not? Let's have a little fun here. What do we need to cast that spell? Make sure we cast on this. Any creature within range. Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so it's gonna be her DC of.
Do we all have to?
Nope, she's gonna cast a spell on the creature, so it's gonna be a 17 Wisdom, 14 plus 0, so it does not. All of a sudden, you guys watch his favorite points out at the creature. You guys watch this little purple and pink wavy light go out, and it encompasses around the creature, and all of a sudden it starts to shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink.
And when it does, Tercel, you're let go. You fall to the floor, prone. But in the place of the creature, I don't have. Well, actually, I do. Hold on. I have one.
So, with the magic of the chain, does it shrink with him?
Yeah, the chain's still wrapped around its neck.
Well, I know it expands
But
with him. I just don't know
on the
what-
ground is a small duck.
Yeah,
Nice.
right.
Yeah, it is a duck with a small chain around its neck, and it's kind of like freaking out, looking around, running around. So that gives you guys 1 hour.
And I'll look at her. I'll be like, polymorph?
She's like, of course.
Oh, I can't talk. I'm a dog.
Yeah, you can't.
So, I can't say anything, but I guess.
Well, Tersel's prone. That's why he was laying down.
I'm sure he's going to stand back up.
Well, it's Doggo's turn right now.
Man, what tastes better than a little roast duck? Mm-mm.
Does Faray tell him not to attack?
She looks at y'all and does issue one. She's like, don't touch that thing.
Are we still in combat?
We have an hour before he turns back.
So we're not in combat?
It's kind of like a gray area where combat could still go on depending on your guys' actions. So that's why I'm just gonna run through the last initiative order here, and when it gets back to
Gotcha.
hers, we'll say you guys are either in or out depending what happens. So
Okay.
And I can speak with Nikan.
yeah,
So I'll tell Nikan to go down the trap door and look and let me know if he sees anything down there.
okay. So that's what you're gonna do is send Nikan down there. All right, Tersel, what are you doing then? Because the werewolf duck is now just quacking very, very loudly. It's almost like a Canadian goose at this point, but it's a duck.
Would Tercel have realized that he got the curse?
You would feel ill, but you might not know if you have the curse.
And
With
I have
Faray.
a passing understanding of how lycanthropy works, so anyway, I'm gonna cast what is it? Where'd he go? How about greater restoration on myself, and I'm gonna cleanse the curse.
All right. As a DM, I will allow that to happen on that one. There is a debate on whether that would work. I was looking that up. No, I looked that up too to see what spell it was, and yeah, there is a huge debate whether or not Greater Restoration will kill lycanthropy. And I'm like, I'm going to allow it if he has it. So go ahead and cast it.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Done.
that it was crazy because yeah, I pulled that up because I was like, huh, what spell is that? Because I was trying to see if Pharaoh has something to cure you too.
Well, and my thing too is I also can't get that way. I would need a night of sleep,
Yeah.
you know, study it in the morning. But if he had
Maybe
gone through like a
we'll.
full moon,
Yeah, I was to
maybe
say maybe
then
we
not.
word it so like it. If you catch it early enough, it's kind of like
Right.
colon cancer. It's easy to cure or something.
That I kind of was thinking along the lines more of the as long as you haven't killed anyone yet, it's
Mm,
not permanent.
right.
So
It's not set in or whatever.
yeah. But like I said, there's a huge debate apparently in the forums on whether or not it should. And I was like, I'm not getting into it. I'm going to say it does. So
I mean, I don't know. Becoming a werewolf would help out my melee attack rolls quite a bit. So.
yeah, but it would also probably get you killed.
Yeah, we all gotta
A
die
little
someday.
uncontrollable at that time of the month.
That's right.
Pharaoh would make sure to have chocolates. All right, so you're casting that. Go ahead and because it heals you too, doesn't it?
No, it just gets rid of
Okay.
whatever I choose, basically.
Okay. So then yeah, we'll say you cast it healing. All right. So now it's Sarah's turn.
I'm just speaking with Negan on what he sees down there.
Okay. Well, he hasn't gone down yet. I told you we're going through the full initiative. You told him he went to the door. He hasn't gone down. I'm going to move that into the free when you guys will go
Okay.
free. I was just doing. Are you doing anything when it comes around to your turn before you guys end combat?
No, I'm just talking with Negan.
Okay. Well, since none of you hit the duck, he's still a duck for a while. I'll say combat is officially ended then at this point. So then, yes. Now Negan, yeah, he jumps into this hole. Roll a dexterity save.
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, he jumps down, barely avoiding jagged bones that are floating in the water. Um, he kind of looks around. This seems to be
A waterway that goes from there into here.
But it doesn't go out.
nope. There's an opening in that burnt zombie room because you guys never went in to explore it. There's an opening in there. Doggo just sees a bunch of like rotting meat, rotting children bodies, stuff all floating in this water. Everything floats down there.
He sees no opening or anything besides in this room.
Yeah.
So he'll come back out and report that.
I would say
He would have swam all the way down here, saw the opening, and then came out this way, goes running back in.
you guys are like magic
Ow,
doggo.
ow, ow, ow. Watch the claws, cat. Good lord.
And so then I will join Doggo going back
All right.
into this room. And see the hatch that he popped out of? Or...
Yeah, you'll see it in the ground.
And just look around the room.
All right, we'll roll investigation.
Get advantage on this.
My pen.
Investigation?
Yep,
19.
19. Unfortunately, with the fireball that went off in there and the massive burning monsters that were in there, most of the furniture burned, all the shelves, all the books. Um, the door that was over this hole actually burned, exposing this hole. It's so scarred in here, and it's just full of dead bodies, and the skulls are still chattering at you while you're in here. Uh, you don't really make out what this room was about, other than it seemed like it was a storage room for children.
But no other door.
No.
So pointless for us to have come down here. Awesome. I will leave the room, drop my wild shape, and let the others know about the waterway and nothing in that room that I could see.
Farrah's gonna look down the hole there. Investigation. So after hearing that, she looks down the hole and she goes, "Seems like the water flows from that room to this room.
Right.
So maybe that's how they fed this boy."
Possibly. But there's no way out. Besides going back the way we came.
She goes, "Fine. Then let's go back the way we came."
Yep. Mr. Saul wants to look at that room. It's like a pair of eyes to look it over. See if we missed anything in there.
No.
Okie dokie. And Negan and I will head to go back into this room.
All right.
We're
You
just
guys
gonna.
following?
Farrah walks away from the duck.
Are you? I mean, retrieve your cloak.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything you can do really. There's nothing I can do against a werewolf other than kill it, and I don't think we need to go through that right now. I don't know. Do something clericy, like say a prayer for the thing, because it's probably gonna die now, eventually. But there's nothing we can do to put it out of its misery, really. So yeah, I just grab my my cape
Flake?
/ cloak, and I put a very gentle hand on the head of the duck and be like, "May you find rest sooner rather than later," and then I'll walk out.
It snaps at you like a goose would.
That's fine. It's like I should have fucking left your ass here, you little bastard.
This is why I don't have no children.
Right.
Yet.
Alrighty. I've been here. It's pretty safe to go back the way we came.
Yeah. You guys walk in, there's nothing on the ceiling at all anymore. The room's definitely been burnt since a fireball went off in that room too, so.
Alright. Go back up.
Okay. So you guys make your way back up to the top. You're back in the church now.
So let's just do this, this, this. We'll say that this staircase is up here. Right here, room here. That's where you guys will come out at.
Alrighty.
All right.
I wonder how many more animals Bob spit out.
Oh God, don't say that too loudly.
All right, so y'all come back out into the church there. Nothing seems to have changed. You don't see the ghost children. You do see Bob still there, though. Bob's an asshole.
Bob's an asshole. And I'll be like, hey, saw you had that one key. We can see if it'll work on this other door over here.
Yeah, okay. We'll go try that key in that door.
Tercel walks over, tries to key. Yeah, it unlocks the lock.
Nice.
But the door's still barricaded. 'Cause remember, they had boards barricaded over it.
So, Meekin and I will come over and start helping unbarricade the door.
All right.
Fare as well.
Uh, do we want to find a way to take a rest or something? If this is barricaded, we know the werewolf can't make it up the. Well, we hope the werewolf can't make it up the stairs due to the anti-magic field and the restraining chain. We could conceivably try to block the front door and maybe get a rest in. I don't know.
We can do that.
Taylor looks and goes, I can do my mansion one more time.
I want to wait on that. We've been using that an awful lot. What supplies do you need for that?
Oh, it is a lot. Let's see here. I think it's like a piece of ivory.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to save that for closer to.
Let's see here.
The
Miniature
daughter
portal
coffin
card
thing.
from ivory, a small piece of polished marble, and a tiny silver spoon. Each item has to be worth 5 gold. So yeah, she has one more use, like grouping of that combination to do.
So let's wait and see if we can find more of that supplies before we use it again.
She's like, I have more of those supplies at home. She's like,
It's
just
not doing us any
don't.
good
She's
here.
like, I just don't have them with me right now.
Right. Doesn't do us any good here.
Yeah.
So we can barricade and do watches. I mean, I'm low on slots. I'm sure Crystal's low on slots.
Yeah, all I've got is my big heavy hitters at this point.
Fairy's getting pretty low too. She only has like two big spells and one small spell and a bunch of cantrips. But she is out of bardic inspirations.
I'm alright if you want to rest.
I think it'd be pretty smart. I think we've done quite a bit today.
All right.
Do you want to relock that door?
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
So, do you guys want to set up anything in this room? Because remember, there are pews in this
Yeah, we're gonna
room, there
take
are
the
dead
pews.
bodies in this room, and there are the occasional ghost children that show up. And Bob is an asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Bob. I'm gonna put him out on the front step, outside.
We should give Bob to the werewolf. Let that werewolf stay alive on magical animals for the rest of its
Right.
life.
No, I'm gonna put Bob outside on the front stoop before we shut everything up, and then take the pews and move.
So
pews.
the staircase was anti-magic. Let's put him in the staircase. Then he can't do shit. Out there, maybe he summons a fucking mammoth and knocks the door down and kills us all.
Bob is an asshole.
Bob's an asshole. Let's put him in
Sure.
the anti-magic field.
Okay, we'll put him in the stairway of anti-magic.
All right.
And
And
then,
then
yeah,
we'll
we'll
take the
take all the pews and whatever we can do to barricade the front door. I can't worry about the windows, but hopefully one of us
They're up
standing
high.
guard will keep it kind of safe.
Well, they're up high, but they are all broken already. So
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah,
and
we'll
we
just
are taking watch.
Yeah.
We'll rotate on watch.
all right.
I'll go ahead and take first watch.
All right. Roll a d20 for me.
It's a 2.
2. No, pretty peaceful night. Nothing happens.
So, what, we have to sleep for 8 hours?
Yeah.
Divided by 3. So, 3 1/4 hour.
Yeah, I'd say we'll just say 3-hour watches for all of you.
So, who's going to be doing next?
I'll do next.
All right.
So, I'll wake up Tercel. Be like, it's been quiet.
Roll a d20 for me.
19.
19. So during your watch, it's particularly quiet, though about 2:30 in the morning ish. Um, you do notice not just a regular 4 ghost children, but about 40 ghost children. All seem to walk through the front door and walk down the door towards the pathway down to the werewolf.
The okay. Do I have? Why would the children walk down by themselves? Do I recognize this as a vision or like the ghosts themselves?
It is the ghosts themselves, but roll perception.
Nat 20.
It does seem like this is a loop. Like this was something that happened to their lives.
Tersel's just like not bristling with anger, but now he's thinking that somebody like magically charmed them down there to be eaten by a fucking werewolf by a bunch of dirty fucking priests. And like he's on his watch, he's red in the face, just like he'd love nothing more than to find out who caused this shit. And if this happens more than once, he's gonna try to find the little spirit that tried to keep them out of the werewolf door.
No, it only happens at one time during your watch.
Okay. All right.
It's like I said, it was at like a specific time too. So
He's gonna be pretty upset, but he's it's just gonna help his resolve later when it comes down to it.
all right. Other than that, yeah, the rest of your night goes pretty quiet. You gonna wake Feyre up for her turn?
Yeah, that's who was
Yep.
up next.
Well, yeah, she's got third watch. Roll a dexterity save.
Oh God. I want to take the cocknatch 20, but that didn't seem right. So wait, 17 plus 2 for 19 dex.
Okay. Yeah, so you go, two things happen. You go to gently wake her up for watch. She instantly grabs you, flips you on your back, has a knife drawn to your throat, realizes who it is, and then gives you a kiss. And then gets up.
Like, good Lord, woman, like, do you always sleep like that?
You get the feeling that, yes, she always sleeps with a knife under her pillow, and she's very, very tense when she sleeps. At least when she sleeps alone.
Right.
Don't you know those in combat, you wake from the doorway?
Tersel's having a hard time getting up. He offers a hand and like asking for some assistance.
She's like, "You're gonna go lay down anyways. Just stay there." Walks off.
Oh my Lanta. This woman's gonna be the death of me.
So as you fall back asleep, she resumes watch. It's a peaceful night's watch for her. And as you guys finish out your rest and sleep, that's where we're going to call it for today. So you guys will have full rest. So all spells, HP, all
Are
that.
we sure?
Yes,
Okay,
for
I just
sure.
want to, you know.
And before we go, one second here. Tercel. I want you to roll a d8 for me, please.
5,
And add your constitution modifier, please.
10.
So
It's
add
plus
15
2.
to your hit points as you level up.
Oh shit.
Sarah, please roll a d8 also.
2.
2 plus your constitution modifier.
2.
So add 4 hit points as you level up. You guys are now the next level, so before we play next time, if you guys need to look up new skills, adjust anything like that, new spells, go ahead and do that. Since you are doing a full rest, it is perfect time to change out spells for the next day.
Level 15.
I believe, yes, you guys are level 15.
Yup.
So there you go, guys.
Get another super valuable spell that I'll be terrified to use for all of combat. It's great.
Let's see here. Level 15 for my cleric. What do you get?
I get 1/8 level spell slot. I get anti-magic field, control weather, earthquake, or holy aura.
Yeah. Level 15, yeah, you guys don't get a lot, like, no new extra features.
Because clerics are boring as fuck.
But you do get an 8th level spell now. You didn't have that before.
Mm-hmm.
So, you now have an 8th level. That's a plus. Druids for level 15. You also don't get any new spells. Your proficiency bonus stays the same. You also now get an 8th level spell.
I got an 8th level.
Yep. So, that's your homework for this week, other than what we will be doing Thursday. So, in the meantime, I'm going to see who we can raid out to, and then we will say goodbye to you guys.
Boy, man. I believe we were completely misled in that encounter with the
Yeah,
boy.
he bamboozled the fuck out of us.
Yeah,
But it turned out alright.
I think he was like, this is too easy for them. Little brat. But from experience now, we know where creatures will grow in size.
Certain
as
ones
well
will.
as species.
All right, so we're gonna raid out to Exumat on this Sunday as he's figuring this shit up. I think it's subathon or taskathon, one of them. I don't know. He's doing something. So let's go give Exumat some love.
These spells are horrible.